Alright, now let me go on to, what is it called? The channel?
It's the same email.
I just want to search it.
Auction House live. Oh, we're live. There we go.
I know, I'm trying to find it right now.
Awesome. We're a little bit delayed.
Yeah, that's what happens. What is the stream name?
It's called Auction House Live. Bring a trailer for 2419.
What's that YouTube account called?
Elite Auto List is the email, but it's not what it's tied to.
Like, what is the name of this channel for me to search? Like, go to the top right.
I told you, it's Auction House Live. Yeah, we have one person watching.
I can't even find the stream.
Bear with us, folks, as we get set up here.
Is there a link? Does it say, like, share this link?
Top chat, watching now. Yeah, share.
Email that to me.
It's just great how my emails are just getting streamed right now. Here, let me change the.
Yeah, bro. We don't need peeps seeing my.
Send. Yeah, let's see what. Oh shit, that's Stream Life.
Our stream health needs to be green, bro. It says our stream health is orange.
Why does it need to be green?
I think that should go bottom corner and make that smaller. Well, because we'll have drop frames if it ain't green.
I got green right here, bro.
Well, because we'll have drop frames if it ain't green.
There we go. I got green right here, bro.
I just subbed.
Did you?
Auction House Live. I don't know why that didn't show up. Watch that right here.
Alright, we're good.
Yo, let's turn this like a little bit. Let's see, how do we look? Oh man, we're delayed as fuck.
Yeah.
You should be doing the keyboard, right?
Yeah, I will. I'm just getting set up here.
Do that.
Alright.
That's Phil's shitter. What's your name again?
Stick shift, bro. There we go. Pull up my notes, yo.
Sorry, guys.
How many viewers do
4,000?
we have?
2?
One?
1? It's me.
Okay. Let me just get a couple.
Do you want to pull your notes up on my comm?
No, it's all good. I'm just gonna have it here.
So are we gonna share this?
Share what?
Like, how are we gonna share this to the BAT?
I'm gonna do it on my phone. While we're talking.
And just hope that it doesn't get deleted? You're just gonna copy and paste a link?
Yeah.
Doesn't that get deleted, like, real quick?
No. Bro, they don't have full-time monitoring service. And also, we're doing them a favor.
We're doing them a solid.
Alright, I got my notes up here. Where today is 4/24. 4/24?
Yep.
Alright, that's looking nice. I'm gonna hop on the old Bring a Trailer. Could we, Training Man, could we see, go to live auctions, please?
Yeah, Yes, sir. What do we have ourselves today? Ooh, a 1969 BMW R60-2. That's a cruiser.
It's looking nice.
That's pretty dope.
Ooh, there's that Alpine. So we're gonna talk about the Alpina a little bit later. But I just want to see what's coming up.
22.
That's 22 minutes.
22 minutes. Then we got the Viper at 42. We've got the SL65 at 52.
So I think we're
And the
gonna.
E63 at 112. So 72.
So we have about 20 minutes to go.
Before we start posting.
No, I think if that one's gonna be ending in 20, right?
Yeah.
Then we.
Looks like we've got another viewer in here. How are you today?
Welcome to Auction House Live.
Welcome.
This is Tranny Man. I'm Stick Shift. What we're doing today is broadcasting some Bring a Trailer auction. Auctions that we find interesting and that are closing soon. So
We're looking to have some fun today. We're looking to look at some cool cars, talk about automotive related topics, get serious at times, get funny at times, and just have a couple laughs. See what these cars are going for. Maybe seek out a little comment drama on each thread. And yeah, we're really excited.
exactly.
We need you, 2 viewers here, to share this stream with anybody you know on Bring a Trailer. I don't know if you guys are coming from Bring a Trailer or not, but we are not affiliated with Bring a Trailer.
We're fans.
We're huge fans.
We've
That's why we're
sold
doing this.
a bunch of cars on Bring a
We
Trailer.
have. We've sold a bunch of cars on Bring a Trailer, and we're doing this because we enjoy it, and we hope you enjoy it. And hit that subscribe button, please. We need super chat. We need 1,000 subs.
Yeah, we do.
Please.
Please. Let me just check out the live dashboard right now. We have 2 watching. We haven't posted this yet. So we're looking nice. We're about to hop into this. I think what we'll do here is what do you think? Should we post on the Alpina that we're live streaming?
Yeah, maybe we could post in the Alpina and just say, really looking forward to seeing the end of auction. If anyone wants to follow along live, we'll be
right
going through it at this link.
Yeah.
And let's pray that Bring a Trailer doesn't take it down.
Shut us down, right?
Honestly, we're promoting the site. Why would they shut us down? Like,
right.
This, I was surprised to see this G500. Honestly,
The Europa. Yeah, I mean the G-Wagons have been there's been quite a few on Bring a Trailer specifically. I think
what's the Europa? What's the difference though?
It was imported by a company called Europa. Yeah, I think it's just an early 2000s body G. It has a 5-liter V8. Robust as hell. Just had a PBI done. I read. And it has modern day. I think those might be G63 wheels.
Yeah, those definitely don't work. We're at 23,500.
23.5.
Repaint. Ooh, I don't know about white. Let's check out some of these photos. I don't know that picture.
Go.
Oh, there's the repaint.
Yeah, we have some.
All right.
Some peeling paint.
Yeah, we've got right around here. Is that clear coat peeling?
Yeah.
Ooh. Trim peeling off.
Wow.
Ooh, is that?
Wow, that's cracks. Cracks.
That's not cracks, is it? That's
sounds,
keying or something. Are those cracks?
Yeah, those look like cracks in the plastic there. I mean, I'm not too familiar with the value of these early G-Wagons. Early's relative. They've been making these since, 70s or 80s.
Are those heated seats in the back?
That's heated seats in the back, and that's your window switch, because I believe the doors can come off.
Oh, look at those amps, bro. Is this thing? Oh, yeah. We got triple wide here, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody was bumping in this thing. All right, let's get back. That's cool, though.
That's cool.
That's an example of a car we didn't have any notes on. We didn't really look at, but hey, you guys might find it interesting just like we do. All right, this is our main guy right here for the next 20 minutes. B3, only sitting at 7,500. I'm not as knowledgeable as Phil is about these, but with 56,000 miles, I would assume it'd be going for at least 5 figures, right? I mean, that looks clean. Look at that engine bay.
I don't know what is up with this. I'm trying to post a link and it's not letting me.
Yeah, it doesn't let you post links.
No, it lets you post links. It just, for some reason, try it on your phone. Try it on your account.
What does it say?
They just don't go through. Like, I don't know what it is. But, yep.
Here. You good?
We have 2 people watching right now. Yeah, we have the Alpina B3. This is a 3.0/1. Early 90s car. E36 body style. I think in terms of looks, this car is just drop dead gorgeous.
It's like that chick when you're at the bar on a Thursday night and you see her across the bar.
But this is class. This will never age. Look at those lines. It's just and Alpina I think does wheels so
yeah, they do. I agree. Can you go to a side shot?
Yeah.
Like I want a side shot. I just want to see that window. The windows right there. All right. This is a personal thing for me, but if we got the rears tinted, the fronts need to be matched.
Right.
It's a gorgeous car. I need those
yeah,
fronts.
there's not a lot of continuity, but I mean, Alpina's one of the most reputable BMW tuners. They've had a relationship with BMW since the 1960s. Funny enough, they actually started off by producing typewriters. Kind of funny about the company, and then they switched over in the late 60s, early 70s to making components for BMW engines, specifically carburetors and crankshafts. So they've had a reputable.
What do we want to say on the comment here to get people over to the stream?
I think you just say live stream going on right now. Check out this link. Bring a trailer. Live stream going on right now. This mouse pad is a little touchy.
It's tough. Yeah, somebody's got to use the arrows for the photos.
Oh, okay. Oh, you could use the arrows for the entire thing.
What a beautiful car. Live streaming this auction along with a few others. If anyone. Huh?
Yeah, just be like live stream going on for this auction right now. Well, how many minutes do we have? We have 15 minutes. I think they said the last Alpina sold for another 3.0 sold for around around 13-ish.
Let's see, we should be
Where are we at? Hell yeah. What's that mean? I've never seen that before.
What, the bar on the bottom?
Yeah.
I don't know. See if you can.
Oh. Because the link's long? Wow,
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
That's cool.
Yeah. That is cool. But yeah, this is pretty classic. So the one complaint I read about in the auctions was due to that right there. That's an automatic transmission.
Oh.
And
how could I miss that?
So many guys were commenting about how they'd prefer this to be a manual, and who wouldn't, right? But the seller made mention that doing a manual swap in these E36s is incredibly easy.
Oh, easy?
Yeah.
What do you think that costs? Maybe
6 to 8, maybe?
6 to 8?
Yeah. I mean, the only basis I have on that is I had a C5 RS6, and I was quoted around $7,000 to do a manual swap, and I feel like that would be a little bit more intensive. So I think probably around 6,000 if you had the right Euro shop. But I mean, those seats.
Those seats are dope.
They're
sick.
Really, really cool pattern. So unique to Alpina. The Momo steering wheel just looks like it feels so great in your hands.
Yep.
It has the little Alpina plaque over the passenger side footwell just above it. So it's undeniably an Alpina. And I mean, these guys are the best in the game.
They even have the document. Documentation.
Everything that associated. They're the best in the game when it comes to tuning BMWs. They have manufacturer status, just like Roof.
Yep.
Just like AMG used to before Mercedes bought them out. But I'm not sure about this B3, but mostly Alpinas are actually they make the engines and other components at their factory, and then they just install it on the BMW factory assembly line. So they're pretty much a BMW OEM unit.
That's pretty cool. What do you think this is gonna bring?
So this has this was imported from Japan to Canada It'll be available to be imported to the U.S. in a couple months under the 25-year rule, right? But the seller notes that it had a front-end collision damage. And not a huge deal, but when you're dealing with cars from Japan and then importing to Canada, it looks great. A lot of people in the comments mentioned that
$2,000. We're up to 9,500.
We're up to 9,500, and we've just hit quite a few more people in the stream. So welcome. This is Auction House Live. We cover Bring a Trailer auctions.
Yep.
Right now, we're doing live coverage of a 1994 Alpina B3 3-liter.
We're not affiliated with Bring a Trailer. Just want to make note of that.
Affiliated with Bring a Trailer. However,
we love Bring a Trailer.
We love Bring a Trailer, but we're just going to be bringing you guys auction coverage throughout the day. We're going to go through past auctions. We're doing current auctions right now, and we're going to stick with you with this Alpina, which has 11 minutes to go.
So what do you think? Bringing up that this is a Canadian car.
Yep.
Over my time on Bring a Trailer, last year and a half or so,
Yep.
it seems like cars in Canada don't typically bring in the money that cars in the U.S. I mean, that's largely due to the importation, I'm assuming.
Largely due to the importation. I think there's a little bit of not sketchiness, but people are a little bit hesitant to
especially
hop
if it's
on
your first time, right?
Yeah, you don't know, but it seems like the seller of this, he's been there's another bid. We're up to 9,600. I think this live stream's helping out.
Let's get it running here.
Let's get it running here, boys.
Hey, so it looks like we've got 7 people here in the live stream. Again, this is only our second day doing this. We're going to try to be doing this 3 to 5 days a week. And if you guys have questions, if you have comments, if you have recommendations how we could improve, throw that in the chat here. I've got the chat up on another screen. Chat's empty right now. Nobody's really active, but I'm sure that you guys are here from Bring a Trailer.
Yep.
And just to reiterate, our main goal with live streaming these auctions is to give some life to them. We're huge car enthusiasts. We love these auctions. It's super exciting at the end, and we wanted to just bring a voice into these auctions for you guys and make it a little bit more enjoyable.
Right.
So.
We've sold about, what are we at?
6.
I think between personal and business, we've sold about 8 to 10 cars on Bring a Trailer as of now. So we're super familiar with the process. We know how exciting the auctions can be at the end, and we thought some live coverage would kind of complement the auctions really well. Right now, we're looking at a 1994 Alpina B3 3-liter, and Kyle and I were just discussing how beautiful this car is. It's just so striking. Look at that front end with the lower section of the front fascia with that Alpina moniker. It just looks really, really good. Some really some commenters mentioned that this had a respray and that they could see slight differences in the panels, right? I wasn't able to pick up on that on my screen, but the seller did in fact note that it had been repainted. It wasn't a front end collision, and I believe it had front bumper and front hood redone, but from here it looks good. And those wheels, that's just classic Alpina, right?
Yeah, my gosh.
You don't need to see anything else. You just look at those wheels and you know exactly that it's an Alpina. This one has a really subtle Alpina pinstripe down the side. I think it's really, really well done.
Hey, Doug, thanks for joining the chat. Again, we're going to be here at least 3 days a week. We love Bring a Trailer. We love cars, and this is fun for us to do. So thanks for stopping by. We'll be here for at least another hour. Some other cars we've got coming up on our list. We've got the E63 wagon, one of my all-time personal favorite cars. Right. We've got that 97 Viper with the 8-liter V10, and that private seller had a video with that thing. He cut the mufflers out. It sounds like a straight race car.
We're gonna relook at the Cavalli Mangusta, which is super unique. We're also gonna look at the Aston Martin V8 Vantage 6-speed that just sold.
What are we at now for?
And we're also going to be looking at the GT3 RS that just sold, doing analysis of those.
What are we at?
We're 10K. At 10K.
There's the 5 figures. There's the 5 figures. So this is, I'm going to guess right now, we're going to bring between 13 and 14.5.
Yep.
Just based on my Bring a Trailer selling experience.
I think around there. I think if I were to take possession of this car, what I would do is, if there's any discrepancies in the paint, I'd bring it to a good paint shop, get that sorted out, get it looking absolutely mint, and then I'd bring it to my Eurotech, shout out to Scott, and I'd have him do a a manual swap on this thing.
Yeah.
And then I would just be cruising. I just think it's so gorgeous. It's quintessential 90s, with the lines being super linear, and the seat design is a little like wacky. It's total 90s, and it's just an Alpina. How can you?
Hey,
beat that?
loving 2002, the E30. We didn't have that on our list. That's something that I can pull up here on my other screen.
Right.
We can go through that a little bit. We're trying to pick a mixture of cars that we personally have a lot of knowledge about and are interested in, and then stuff that we have no idea about that we wanted to learn, do some research, bring that information to you guys. So let's get this E30. I'll pull it up on my other screen here.
Yep, I'm just going through the photos.
Oh, that's
of this.
cool. I didn't know.
Yeah, so you have the gauges kind of in front of the initial gauge pod, and that's a unique Alpina touch. I really, really enjoy that, with their little moniker everywhere, and it's. I just really enjoy these tuning companies like Alpina, where they take an already great product, right, and they add their flair to it, and I think that's what makes it so unique. These are limited production numbers. This one, the past is kind of up for interpretation, right? But I think it's a great car all around.
Hey, loving 2002. Are you talking about the white 1987 E30 that ends in like an hour 45? Let me know in the chat if that is what you're talking about.
We could cover it.
We'll cover that as well.
Yeah.
Would be happy to cover whatever you guys want us to cover.
Right.
Again, this is our second day doing this. All right, yeah, so that's the one. So that ends in an hour 40, I believe. Hour 45. So about 5:45. Yeah, we can totally cover that.
Right. We might take a little intermission in between, but we'll be back, and noted, we will cover that. Right now I'm just going through the photos of this Alpina B3 that's listed. I think the bid right now is what, 10,000?
10K.
We're sitting at 10,000 with some time to go.
You know what?
5 minutes.
This for me, so we've got a 94, a B3 Alpina, pretty rare.
Right.
And this thing has 59,000 on it, I think.
Yep. It's in kilometers, but yep, I think it works out.
It comes out to 58K
Yep.
58,000 miles roughly. So this for me is right on the cusp, sort of. Is this going to be more of a collector-ish type of car? It's not the low mile example that would be a museum, but I mean, I guess due to the spray.
So the respray, the accident, the kind of hazy importation, right? You never really know. I didn't see too many import documents from Japan here, and also not being a manual car. I think this is a car you buy, depending upon who you are. I know some guys could care less about aesthetics.
Yep.
For me, I'm a detailer. I love detailing. I love it when my paint is looking great. I couldn't really deal with the mismatched panels with my OCD, so I'd get that straightened out. I'd make sure it's mechanically sound, and I'd throw a 6-speed in it, and I'd have my Alpina B3 from 94. Beautiful E36 example. I love the gray. I love how the gray sets off the interior with the blue accenting. And it's just so unique, right? You'll never see another one on the road.
That's pricey though. So if you've got to be a big B3 guy, because
you got to be.
For me personally, I'm not. So I'd love to have this in my garage, but I don't know if I'd put the money in for the respray, the 6-speed.
To Nick S, I am in the Obsessed Garage group myself. I'm a big detailer. I love Matt Moorman and what he's done. Building out Obsessed Garage and creating such a community around that, I think, has just been so great to see. The guy he just goes over the top of everything. He's tested 50 or so power washers at his own expense and created packages around all of them. And he's got some sweet cars too. He has a 1M. He has a E90 2M3 or an E90. Yeah. No, it's E92. It's a coupe. M3 in Le Mans Blue. And
performance pack.
It's competition.
Competition, I mean. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. And he also has a 991 GT3 RS. Wow. So he's got quite the garage, and he's doing really well with his business. But if you've just tuned in, we are Auto House Live, and we're not affiliated with Bring a Trailer, but we're bringing you guys live Bring a Trailer coverage right now. We're tuned into this 94 Alpina B3 3-liter. That just got bid up to 10,250. I think we're going to start to have some bids come in right now. Yep. We don't really like to say our price estimations this far into the auction with only 2 minutes to go, just because, I mean, we don't want to affect that. We have people watching right now. We could have potential bidders watching right now. We don't want to give our market estimation right now just out of respect for the seller. But we're just here kind of taking in this beautiful Alpina.
You know what you guys could do for us would be a huge help is if you guys are enjoying the stream, throw a comment in here letting us know you're enjoying it, and then maybe mention it on Bring a Trailer. This is totally new. It's new for us. Bring a Trailer probably doesn't even know we're doing this, but like, I'm having a blast. Like, I'm hanging here with one of my buddies. We're chatting cars. We've got some action going in the comments here, and if you guys are enjoying this, please, I'm going to be posting the link to this in each one of the cars that we're going to be doing. I know we've got the Viper coming up.
We have the E63 wagon, which we have a lot to talk about, and then we're going to be recapping some previous auctions as well that closed today. Mainly the GT3 RS that went on for no reserve, the Cavalli Mangusta, and a couple more. So we have some really, really good stuff coming. If you guys want to see us cover any cars that are coming up that are closing, please let us know. But right now we're kind of sitting in the bid section, in the chat section for this Alpina B3 from 1994. We have 1:23 to go.
Oh, let me tell you guys, as a seller on Bring a Trailer,
there goes
10.5. This is where it happens. We've had cars that we think are going to run, and they end a bid or two after. And then we've had cars that we think are going to end at a certain number, and we get another 30 minutes of, there we go, 10.750. We get another 30 minutes of action. It's a blast.
And you only need two at the end of the day.
Exactly.
We've had two guys take us up 10 grand. So that we really like Bring a Trailer. We really like getting involved in the comments. It's all about community here, so we really like to get to know.
Thanks for joining, Ravi. I'm glad you're enjoying watching the auction end like this. That's exactly why we started doing this. We love watching auction ends, but we thought, hey, let's add some commentary to it. Let's show the viewers what we're seeing in the photos, what we're picking up on in the comments. Right here, it looks like we might have 3 guys that are interested in this B3. Mighty Dave, Cajun.
Mighty Dave's back.
There we go. So we're over 11.
With 1136.
1136.
Or the E36.
Let's
go, Mighty Dave.
So this is exciting. Usually one of the 3 guys will drop out, and it's 2 guys going head to head. So another 1:43. As you guys know how Bring a Trailer works, I don't know if we have any newcomers in here, but to avoid sniper bids at the last second, Bring a Trailer has an awesome feature where they add another 2 minutes to the timer, allowing all bidders an equal opportunity to put their bids in. So I love that feature about Bring a Trailer. I think it's one of their most unique.
Totally. And I really think it gets bidding going at the end, and there's never lost hope, right? Because 1:30 is always added. But we're sitting at 11:36 here on this 1994 Alpina B3. Thank you for tuning in to Auction House Live.
Nick, you're a dealer in PA. You've been watching the E36 for a while now, one of the harder cars on the market. I totally agree. Maybe was it 2 or 3 years ago they started really?
2 or 3 years ago, the E36s started to gain some love. You know, they were down in a pit for a while. The E46s had started appreciating, and I think this is now when the start of some great E36 appreciation.
I like that too. Yeah. Except I'm sure the seller likes the 333.
Right. But yeah, this Alpina is a beautiful example. The vibe of the auctions is that there's some negatives to it with some unknown history, being imported, not too much literature on the accident itself, and the respray being a little bit mismatched. But regardless, I mean, if we scroll up and look at this car, it is beautiful. It is a quintessential Alpina. Features the 17-inch wheels, all the Alpina monikers. It's just so classic and beautiful looking.
My daily account, E36 are getting hit with the drift tax. So I just had to look up what drift tax was. I'd never heard that term, but it's comes out the exorbitant amount of money that drivers are having to pay for cars, engines, and parts that are wanted.
I mean, that makes sense. They're not going to be stocking, parts from 1994 or into the late 90s, basically following the span of this E36. And that's going to be a problem for a lot of classic car drivers, right?
What do we got here? Hard to let this go.
Hard to let this one go. 540i driver said that. So totally understand that parts would be hard to come by for cars like this. Then don't. We have some great commentary in the BAT comments.
All right, so we're at 11.6. We got a minute left.
I think it's still got some more room.
I do too.
Yeah, it's such a unique car. It's a great spec, being that dark gunmetal almost. With those, man, I can't get over those. The seats and the wheels and the Momo steering wheel.
Let's go back up to the seats here.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, those are unreal.
Look at that.
Yeah, honestly, that kind of reminds me of Matt Farah's
slightly
his interior.
Yeah,
like,
it's wacky. It's
not as wacky as
it's not as wacky, but as his Fox body, but it's just so 90s, right?
So for those of you guys that are tuning in with us now, we're just finishing up. We got 30 seconds on this B3. What do you guys want to see next? We were planning to do the Viper,
yep,
the E63 wagon. Go over that GT3 RS that sold earlier, no reserve.
Is this gonna take it? Is it gonna hit reserve? What do we think here? I think it might be there. Oh,
yeah, there we go.
There we go.
I bet we hit 12. I don't know.
Between 12.
I don't know. I don't have enough.
It's hard to say. I don't want to comment too much on pricing. Sorry, guys. The clicker's being a little fidgety with us today. Yeah, this looks like a battle between Mighty Dave and Cajun SS. Closing minutes of this Alpina B3 auction. We're down to a minute 36, but remember, minute 30 is always added.
If you guys are enjoying this, drop a like on the video. Let us know.
Yeah.
Hit the subscribe button. Let us know in the comments. The more feedback we get from you guys, the more motivation that is for us to put our own money, our own time into upping the quality of this and making this almost a daily activity. So again, our goal is at least 3 days a week to be streaming these auctions. We do work before we get on live stream. We go over each car. We'll check out the comments and get some data and some talking points. There it is, 12-136. All right, Mighty Dave.
Mighty Dave, loving those 36 bids.
Yeah.
We do put in quite a bit of work into these auctions, just gathering talking points, picking out the cars that really catch our eye. This 94 Alpina B3 was one of them, along with a couple others we're going to be going through. But yeah, if you guys enjoy this, we're kind of doing this as an experiment because we thought adding some commentary to the online auctions was needed, you know? If I'm watching an auction and it's a car I'm interested in or even a car I'm bidding on, why not have a little live commentary in addition to the comments,
and this is I'm sure, pretty unique considering that live auctions are usually you're listening to the auctioneer.
Right.
It's loud, and then there's the silent online auctions.
Yeah.
This is a little bit of an in-between world.
I think we need to get a gavel every time it sells.
Boom, boom.
We hit that.
We should.
A little bit later in the week, we might have some beers. You know, we're enjoying the auctions.
You got it.
And you guys should crack one with us. But we're down to 58 seconds on this 1994 Alpina B3. It might be a little bit lagged for you guys.
We got 14 minutes on the Viper.
So we might be switing over to the Viper.
Got a Carrera 6-speed. I guess it's nothing special, but I like those. I'm really eyeing this SL65. So for those of you guys that are watching, I'm getting excited to go see the end of that.
There we go. 12.4, 3.6. Yep.
But getting excited to see the end of the SL65 auction. Those cars are.
Let me just take in this Alpina again. I just can't.
Yeah, let's go through the gallery another time for those that are might just be joining here.
For those who might be joining, this is Auction House Live, and we're going through the end of this Alpina B3 auction. I mean, just look at it. I personally, like you said, Kyle, matching tints would be a must for me. But those wheels, they're just so striking.
Dude, the wheels and the front fascia.
The front fascia with the Alpina moniker. You see that in your rear view mirror coming up on you. Also, notice the subtle fender flares. Those are super nice. And then you have the notable Alpina pinstriping on the side. This one just looks really, really great. Those sharp lines that are just so 90s. It just has a really low profile. It almost looks like it could use a set of lower side skirts, but I wouldn't touch it.
Damn, that's a dope rear end.
Yeah, it's a squatty rear end. It looks really, really nice. It's just a super unique E36. I think it's begging for a manual swap personally. As you can see here, this is a little bit of the color differentiation. It's kind of picking up on my screen between the fender and the hood. Yeah, see that? We have a little bit of differentiation.
Go back.
Right there.
Hey, I mean, shout out to this seller, though.
Right. Being completely transparent.
That's what I love about a lot of these guys on Bring a Trailer. They're completely transparent.
Easily could have hidden that, right?
Oh, yeah. It's so easy. You know, there's a lot of people on BAT that have never bought in a car sight unseen.
Right.
And I think the community does an awesome job for the most part of like being straight up about any imperfections. And it's one of the things that makes this community an awesome place.
Right. Yeah, even dealers that are on here because they know that their brands, if they want to continue selling on this great platform, their brand depends on it. You can't be hiding things. And not that anything is hidden here. This guy's been completely transparent.
Oh, yeah.
There's a little bit of questions arising regarding the importation of this car. It went from Japan to Canada, as a lot of these classic German sports cars do. But I mean, seems like pretty strong bids relative to the comparable that's sold.
Let's start. Let's open up the Viper and we'll start flipping back and forth. What do you think?
Yeah.
Like if we hear a bid, we'll keep the Alpine up. But maybe we can get some more viewers coming in from the Viper.
Absolutely. So we're gonna head over to, this is a Generation 2 Viper. We have a lot to talk about regarding this Viper.
We got to play the video.
That might be a copyright infringement, but we're not making any money on this, so we'll play the video for them. This thing is, I think,
we're doing nothing but helping the guy playing the video, right?
Right. I'm gonna just have this up. Why don't you post to it? I'll give it a couple minutes, and we'll go between the two.
Let's check 35. All right.
35 seconds on this '94 Alpina B3. We are following this Bring a Trailer auction, commenting on the close of it. We have, it looks like Cajun SS just backed out. He congrats Mighty Dave on 12.936.
All right, didn't hit 13.
So unless another guy swoops in, I think this is Mighty Dave's car. Well deserved. The guy, previous comments, Damon M3 said bids ending in 36 deserve the win, and it has. If it hits reserve, that is. Reserve not met.
I wonder what the reserve was.
Probably around
13 to 14.
That's a shame. I think 12.936 was a fair number for that car, given its past, given that it needed a fair amount of work. There was some interior bits that needed to be addressed, non-matching panels. Euro DM Auto, really great seller. It seemed like he or she was super transparent. So maybe reach out to EuroDM if you're interested in that 1994 Alpina B3. But right now we're going to end that auction and move over to this 1997 Generation 2 Viper GTS. What do you say?
Yeah, just seeing these comments finishing up here, considering they're surprised it didn't hit reserve. Same with Ravi here in our chat. He's surprised it didn't hit reserve. Yep. Honestly, I would have thought 12.5 to 13.5-ish.
Yep.
So maybe another 3K to bring.
Yeah. I think 3K minimum. Yeah.
That's very true. You got to factor that in.
Yep.
Like we mentioned, this was an automatic, so if you want to do a mani swap, you got to factor that in.
Right.
If you want to get the paint sorted and perfect, like. It definitely does add up, but again...
Mighty Dave's not too happy about that, posting, what the heck. I think that was a fair bid. The seller...
If this was in the U.S., if this was in California, already imported, this is 15 plus all day.
And if no front-end damage, 15 plus, but...
It needed suspension. I didn't see that.
I didn't see that. We missed that one. So it needed far more than $3,000 if you wanted a minty one.
Coilovers need repair.
BN Imports, I think, is right on the money here.
Wow.
You mentioned
mismatched trunk and hood.
My
daily account was this in the ad? I guess
it had to have been.
Yeah, we do our best to go through these. in as much detail as we can.
Right.
But I must have missed that stuff. So mismatched trunk and hood. So that goes back to our combo of is this a collector? Is this a driver? Clearly, more of a driver.
Yeah, more of a driver for sure. I don't think this is a collector car by any means, but hey, maybe you could strike a deal.
It's in the comments, so it must have been the earlier comments. I missed that.
Yep.
Thank you, My Daily Account, though, for pointing that out.
Yeah, appreciate that.
And we're going to move over to the Viper now. So, again, similar to stuff like that.
Yep.
If there's anything we miss, please throw that in the comments.
Did you post?
Yeah, I'm posting this right now.
So we're posting a live stream to the 1997 Dodge Viper GTS, and this is a Generation 2 Viper. So should we do a little bit of history of the Viper first and then go into this one specifically? Yeah. So in 1989, early 90s, Chrysler actually owned Lamborghini.
Yep.
And they together developed the V10 and kind of the early drawings for the Dodge Viper, right? Moving into the 90s, you had the Dodge Viper make its way around the auto shows around the world, and there was a lot of hype about it. And then they got released in the early 90s, and to say they were a bit of a handful, I think, is an understatement. I mean, we're talking no airbags, no ABS, no traction control, literally an 8-liter V10, rear-wheel drive, and just look at the proportions of it, right? It's a wild car. So
split that thing in half.
Right.
I mean, if we had a side pick, you split that thing in half.
Right.
And you got half a cockpit and half of a freaking massive engine.
Exactly. So coming into this car, this is the second generation of the Viper, and this one is a 97. The Mark 1 of the second generation was not too different from the first generation, but the second generation, the Mark 2 of the second generation came out with a lot of enhancements, a lot of safety features. In the first generation, they had the side exhaust. In these cars, the exhaust comes out the center. If you notice that, Kyle here is going to be going through the images. It's a beautiful dark blue.
I think it said 1 of 950 or something in this color.
Yep. It's
there's the center exhaust.
965.
I believe this had Borla tips. Or
I think it has a Borla catback, maybe muffler delete. Something along the lines of that.
For any of you guys watching who have a nice speaker system, throw the Viper cold start video up. You will not regret it. It sounds insane.
I just think, given what we're used to today,
yes.
Get these stats though. 8-liter V10, 8 liters. It's making 450 horsepower out of 8 liters.
You can make that thing.
You could make that in a 2-liter turbo.
No
problem. So it's so incredible how far we've come. Where an 8-liter V10 is making 450 horsepower. But regardless, it's a badass car. It's menacing. It's just a Viper.
Something I saw in the comments, somebody had said he loves these cars, not only for their performance and history, but he said he also thinks they still hold sort of a exotic car look, which I totally agree with. When else do you see an American?
No, and I think the Gen 2, specifically this one, if you want raw Viper, but you don't want to die and go Gen 1, right? This has power locks, power windows, air conditioning, airbags, right? All the things the Gen 1 didn't have. So if you just want a badass Viper, something that's still hairy to drive, but you want some modern comforts,
that's
air conditioning and power windows and power
AC
locks,
actually,
right?
That's something I read in the comments. People, it sounds like you got to recharge the AC yearly.
Pretty frequently. Yeah. Let's get some engine shots if we can.
Yeah, we'll get some engine shots. Tires, I know. We'll get back to that. I know those are over 10 years old on the date code. So,
wow. Yeah, we can get into that a little bit.
Let's get some engine shots.
Wow.
Oh.
There it is. Yeah, that's that 8-liter V10.
Woo!
I love the intakes on that. Look at the carbon fiber intakes right up there.
I wish he had a better shot of that.
Yeah, I know. He should have gone.
Those look sweet. That reminds me of the RS6 carbon fiber.
Almost looks like there's a fat velocity stack on top of it. Yeah, it looks really clean.
That red's pretty sweet.
Yeah, the red on blue.
Bring this to a car show, pop the hood.
Right, and it's a clamshell hood, super unique. But yeah, it's a Gen 2 Viper, looks clean, based out of Kansas. I didn't see any underbody shots.
I don't think there
but
are.
with, you know...
Posted some service.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see underbody.
8-liter V10, Tremec T56 6-speed, just a classic transmission. The color on this is called Blue Pearl Coat, and it's only on 965 cars from this model year. We're about 2 minutes out, sitting at 40,349. And if you're just tuning in, this is Auction House Live, where we're going through the auctions today on bringatrailer.com.
In what do we have up? Not this Viper ends in 2 minutes, so it could be 30 minutes. Oh, there we go. 41K.
We're at 41.
Could be 30 minutes. But what do we got up next? Do we have the
let me check.
E60? It's either the E63, I think, or the SL65.
One of the two. Yep.
We have a lot to say. Yeah, we want to get a bunch of different cars. We had about 13 or 14 people in the stream for that B3. We've got about 10 people in here with the Viper.
Yep.
And typically, just from what I've seen, there's not as big of a following on Bring a Trailer for
American cars. Yeah, Bring a Trailer tends to be a lot of people call it Bring a Porsche or Bring a German, because it's a high concentration of German cars. I think I was looking at the GT3 RS auction earlier today, and some guy made mention that there's $1.8 or $1.9 million worth of Porsches right now on Bring a Trailer. So.
And BAT gets what, 5%?
I get 5% of that. Well, let's not talk about Bring a Trailer's finances here, but they're doing all right.
They're cashing in, yeah.
So we're tuned in right now on this 1997 Dodge Viper GTS. Thank you so much for tuning into the Auction House live stream.
If you guys got any questions, any
questions, requests,
critiques, anything that you want to see us do better, that you want to see us change, something that might make the stream more enjoyable, throw that in the comments.
Yep.
But here we go. We got 45 seconds left. We're at 41 grand. I could see this going at 41
ish.
I don't know a ton about Vipers.
Yeah, we're more of German car guys, but this Viper really caught our eye, specifically the GTS model. For those not familiar, the GTS is this GTS is a second generation, and more than 90% of it is new, despite the looks from the first generation, which I found was really crazy. But we're 15 seconds out. Unless there's any last minute bids, we're about to see if this meets reserve or if it does not.
It's got to meet reserve.
I think it's sold at 41,000. Right? Yep.
Let's find out.
Current bid.
All right, we got a current bid, a little Bring a Trailer lag here. Sold
for 41,000.
All right, Rocky 57, man, congrats! You got yourself a mean ass Viper.
Yeah, be careful driving that thing. Keep the AC recharged. Keep the spark plugs good in that 8-liter, and
have fun. Most important.
Maybe
thing.
Change out the tires.
Here we go, baby. All right, we're at 23.5.
Oh, okay.
I
think I'm going to take over the sticks. Why don't you post? Let the people know what we're doing.
This is far off the number, I think.
This is way
23,750. Okay.
Let's check out the mileage on this R230 SL65 AMG. It has 52,000 miles, so relatively low miles. It's been a driver, though. It is in brilliant silver metallic over gray leather, and this has...
24?
It's getting bid up fast right now with 9 minutes to go, but this has the twin turbocharged 6-liter V12. There's some pretty infamous R230 SL guys on Bring a Trailer, namely Bruce M. He's the king of these things. And a lot of people, so these cars, they're selling for mid to high 30s, right? And a lot of these people are in shell shock when they find out that their maintenance bill is $10,000. What do you expect? This car had a $200,000 MSRP. This is in the same range in terms of MSRPs as Ferrari. So it always just gets on my nerves when people are really desensitized or
Well,
overly sensitive rather to how much these things cost.
Well, that's because they see a $25,000, $30,000 price, and they just don't realize that you're not getting the maintenance of a $30,000 car.
It's twin turbo V12,
and these V12s, they're not bulletproof.
No, it's the M275, I think, is the engine code. This one, they're typically 5 liters. This one is bored to 6 because it's a 65. But no, they need coil packs.
I saw coil packs are big. ABC suspension on these R230s. I saw this guy did replace a secondary air blower.
Okay.
That fan, which is huge.
Yep.
So
if you just tuned in, thank you so much for joining. This is Auction House Live. Today we're covering some notable Bring a Trailer auctions. Right now we're tuned into this R230 SL65, and we're going to be covering this as it closes. This car is finished in brilliant silver and has 52,000 miles, 6-liter bi-turbo V12.
738 pound-feet of torque.
Before a tune.
Before a tune. Do you even get a tune on something like this? Like, driving an SL600 is fast enough.
Oh
like,
my gosh.
I can't imagine this thing bored out another liter.
Right.
Stock. You're already at 100.
That right there, though, one of my favorite wheels. Just so gorgeous in gunmetal with the lip and all of the.
What are we at here? I hear these bids popping.
Let's check. We got some beautiful brake calibers too. We're at 25,751. I still think we're a little bit off.
I think we're definitely off.
But thank you so much for tuning in to Auto House Live. We are covering this R230 SL65. We could be a little bit off because I think this might be the first year for the R230 of the SL65. It's an 05. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, but I think this is an early one as far as it goes, right?
And I'm not too familiar. Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3. Looks like we've got 4 different bidders right now in the last 5 bids. So
6 minutes. We're still. I mean, this could go on.
This is like a mini little bid war before the end of the auction.
Right.
So maybe this will weed out a couple bidders. But hey, any of you guys that are watching, if you've got any comments, if you got any questions, throw that in the chat here. Throw a thumbs up on this video. It lets us know that you're enjoying this. And yeah, just tell any of your buddies that are looking to watch a fun live stream.
I assume that the top mechanisms are good. That
he's got a video.
Repair. He has a price. He has a
video though.
A video of that. You could see the AMG moniker right there in the door sills. This thing is getting bit up.
Go back.
Fast.
Yeah. So that was something I know. Go back. Other way. Right there. So the bubbling on the dash right there is slight.
You can get that stretched.
You can get that totally stretched. Yeah. Shouldn't be too expensive.
Right.
That was mentioned. I don't remember what else was mentioned. That's a common.
I mean, you could a carpet shampoo.
Yeah, you could shampoo that out.
I know in Bring a Trailer, a lot of people seem to be kind of hop on if a car's not detailed or if there's anything regarding its cleanliness. They seem to hop on that, and I do agree that the car needs to be clean, needs to be detailed for sale. But hey, you could always get that out yourself. There's the panoramic roof. That is an option. I think that's a really great feature, given that, you're not going to be driving this all the time, top down. And if you want, see
that's
the
nice.
sky,
that is
you
nice.
got that.
It's at least a $3,000 option.
Oh yeah, at least.
Maybe 5 on this.
And that says it all right there, folks. That's the M275 6-liter twin turbocharged V12 by AMG. And it's pretty known. There's not a lot of hand room in that engine compartment. Some issues you see with these R230 SL65s is some overheating, so some of the hoses might get a little dried out after a while. So you just need to monitor that, specifically like airlines and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a beautiful car. Carbon fiber engine cover for the win.
Yeah, those are so sick. I love that. That comes from the factory.
As you can see here, we have 2 batteries. In the R230s, you have a battery for the starter and then a battery for all the electronics. Very familiar with this, having had a R230 SL600 in alabaster white. Underbody pics, check out. Looks very clean for 52,000 miles. And there it is. I'm not too sure about his attachment point there with the license plate. But hey, it's not drilled.
We've
right?
done it before with the zip ties in the front grill.
We've done that. I just hope that's not a long-term solution there, especially for cooling this massive bi-turbo V12, but it's a good-looking car. It's top of the R230s. Let's see if there's any MSRP information in the Bring a Trailer listing that we could check out. We're 3 minutes to go. This is Auction House Live. Thank you for tuning in. We're looking at this R230 SL65 right now. What do we got? So we had a fluid service prior. I don't know. I didn't get a chance to get into the comments of this, but I'm sure there was a discussion regarding the ABC suspension and the service associated with that. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Kyle and I were just mentioning how we absolutely love the 19-inch alloy wheels on these 65 models. They're specific to the 65. And this looks like a good buy, you know?
It's a freaking great buy.
Yeah.
Like, have 5 to 10 grand ready to go for any unexpected maintenance or any issues that might arise. You never know with a German performance car that's about 15 years old with almost a $200,000 MSRP.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just be prepared to get any work done. I personally, doesn't matter who I'm buying the car from, I always like to do some preventative maintenance, fluid flushes, just before anything even happens. So I'd put away $2,000 to do that, just for peace of mind.
And unfortunately, we weren't able to follow the comment section too closely on this R230, but I think just a great mantra to have when buying cars is to buy the seller, not so much the car, right?
Yep.
If your focus is on buying a good seller, in quotes, right? I don't think you could go wrong if you align yourself with someone who's taking care of their car, who's passionate about it. And that's why Bring a Trailer is great, because I would say the majority of guys and girls selling on here are that.
And they seem to do a pretty good job of getting the people that aren't out of the community.
Exactly. So we're up to 27.5 on this 2005 SL65. It's a gorgeous car. It's finished in brilliant silver.
4 or 5 different bidders still.
4 or 5 different bidders, excuse me. And I think this could go a little bit.
It's got to hit 30. It's got
to hit. I think low 30s to mid 30s.
Well, the last one, what was that last week? There was one that sold for 36.
Yeah, I mean we're already at about 20, 25. Let me pull up the one from last week.
We're almost at 28.
Oh yeah, 28. Sorry.
That was the white one, right? Or was that a different one?
So my buddy Zach Mack.
Shout out if you're watching.
He's another huge R230 guy. I think he has an S65, not an R230, but the S65, the daddy, and then he just picked up an Alabaster White SL65, and his was an '08, bear in mind.
Okay.
So we're a little bit newer. He paid $36,500 for that one. Another 2005 that sold for $32,500, but that was a super unique color. It was black over red.
All right, so we could be nearing.
So I would say this needs to hit 30. This car is deserving of it.
Right around 30.
Yeah.
I would guess reserve is probably 28 to 29.
I would too.
You know, let's see. We've got a minute left. 27,750. We've got 14 people in here.
Thank you for tuning in. This is Auction House Live. My name is Phil, and this is...
I'm Kyle. If you guys, again, have any questions, throw this in the chat. I want to start interacting with some of you viewers out there. We had some great conversation going on with the previous 2 auctions ago with the B3, the LP and the B3.
Yep.
But yeah, if you guys have any thoughts about this car, are there any cars that end today that any of you guys might want to see, let us know. We'll cover them. We'll get it going. But again, the goal of this is to have fun. Maybe you guys will learn something. Couple things.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, I think they are going to know the outcome before we do, because we're dealing with about a 10 to 15 second delay here on our stream.
Oh, that's true.
But we're up to 28 by my boy Nacho.
Nacho.
I think another unique,
my boy Nacho.
I think another unique feature of Bring a Trailer is everyone has a reputation, right? Let's check out Nacho for a minute here, folks. highest bidder on this 2005 SL65.
Nacho, if you're watching.
He's 12 wins. This is a heavy hitter.
Holy
my boy
hell.
Nacho.
Let's see.
Let's see. The last car Nacho won was a Toyota Supra.
Twin turb
for
50 grand
for just under 50. So not Nacho. Nacho knows what he likes.
Let's just say there are some bring a trailer.
And he's got an RS6 in the garage. I love it.
Shit.
Is that Mugello?
Same color.
Mugello blue.
Yeah.
We had one of those. We love it.
There are some deep pockets on bring a trailer. That's for sure.
Some deep pockets on bring a trailer. Nacho. He won another SL65 for $35,000. This was a 34.
Is Nacho is he a dealer? Is he auctioned anything?
He might be exporting some of this shit.
Yeah.
You never know.
Like,
Nacho boy, unless he's doing a little his and hers action.
Maybe he's got a freaking collection at home. I would love to have a 12-car garage and.
Exactly. So thank you for tuning in. This is Auction House Live. Isn't this already live streamed? Greg203 says.
I am not sure.
I don't know if this is already live streamed.
Will you toss a link if there is?
We're live streaming it right now, Greg. I mean, I guess you consider the comments as a live stream, but there's no commentary associated with that. It's not a true stream. And we're up to 28,250. You think my boy Nacho's going to get a little rebuttal in here?
Nacho Libre.
Nacho.
Yeah. I think this has got to hit 30.
Easy.
You're getting a 6-liter twin turbo V12 with 600 horsepower and 700 foot-pounds of torque. Stock. And the crazy thing to me about that is that this car came out in 2005. So think of those power numbers.
Wild.
14 years ago.
Yep. Wild.
Like, that's crazy right now to us.
So we have Lion Fan 54.
What's up, Lions fan?
Thanks for mentioning our live stream. Yes, we are commenting on this 2005 SL65.
We'll be moving into the E63 wagon, that 2016. That's coming up right after
Keeping
this.
with the AMG theme.
Yeah, I love AMGs. But thank you guys for tuning in. If you don't like the live stream, you don't need to watch it.
You don't need to watch it.
If you do like the live stream, throw us a thumbs up. Let us know. We want some feedback. We want to keep improving the production quality with this. We think this could be a cool little thing. Make it a bring a trailer ritual. So again, if you guys are enjoying that, let us know in the comments. Throw a thumbs up.
And we're up to 25,501.
28,501.
28,501. I keep saying 21. For this brilliant silver SL65 AMG, and I think. I think Mercedes V12 is a nice place to sit your cash right now. Even though a lot of people argue these R230s aren't collector's cars, I think that they have some upside to them. I'm just reading the comments here, folks.
Rob, I'm sorry, my man. We were so boring for you. But hey, I think we're a little more entertaining than just looking at a bring a trailer screen. Right. That's just me, though. I
mean...
So, hey, Rob, thanks for the feedback, my dude.
To each their own. We're looking at this 2005 SL65. And Mercedes just announced a couple months ago with the S65 Final Edition, no more Mercedes V12s.
Oh, I thought you were going to say they announced a couple of days ago there's no more straight gasoline AMGs after 2021.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
No, I saw the end of the V12. I didn't see the end of... I didn't see the end of gasoline. Thanks, 6Valve. There we go. We got Lions Fan, kind of a homemade Miko. Yeah, we're gonna improve our quality. But right now we're looking at this 2005 SL65 AMG.
Hey, like I said, you guys got any criticisms, let me know. We're looking to make it better.
We have thick skin. We can handle anything we got. And Lions Fan's right. You learn something new from every single auction you watch. But we're 30 seconds to go on this SL65 in brilliant silver. Let's see where it ends up. 22 seconds, we get another bid? I think we might.
Yeah.
Yep, 29,000.
Let's go.
I think you're a genie.
I don't know. I said 30K though.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll see.
6-liter V12.
We could hop over.
It's hard to beat. Yep, we're gonna start taking a look at our next auction, which is a E63 AMG S wagon. We have a lot to say about that. Having experienced an E63 sedan, same generation, quite a bit. Absolutely adore those. But right now, we're kind of sitting in the comment section of the Bring a Trailer auction for the SL65.
We're trying to spice it up for all you guys out there that say it's boring. I'm sorry. Hey, you want to hop on a stream? Like, let's get you on the stream. Let's start streaming together. Like, we need to add some life to this. Bring a Trailer.
I think eventually we're gonna take some phone calls.
We could take some live phone calls.
So for the guys that are calling us boring, why don't you call in and you can entertain the
Rob on the
for
show.
A little bit. We'll get Rob on the show.
We'll get older guys. We'll get young guys. We'll get everything. So
have people instill a little bit of wisdom on us.
Yeah, we're learning just like everyone else here. So.
Right.
We're just trying to add some life.
And I think we have a good perspective on the R230 SLs. We spent a good amount of time working on one, driving one. Ours was a 600, so the 5.5 liter V12.
29 to 51. Yeah. What?
25. These bids are, small increments, but yeah, we've experienced a lot as far as R230s go.
Let's just say I know that thing inside and out. All right, and
we had a couple of issues with ours, but it's so sorted mechanically right now. Ours is alabaster white. It actually had AMG wheels, not these wheels. Kyle and I were saying earlier that these 19-inch SL65 only wheels are just, oh my god, they're absolutely stunning, and
I see Lions fan tagging me in some comments, so let's see what we got here.
We got some comments coming.
I was listening during the Alpina auction. Your commentary got me to bid more than I expected. I enjoyed it.
There we go.
Cajun SS, man. I appreciate that. That was a really cool auction. That was a really unique car. This is feel like there's a couple more SL65s that have been on Bring a Trailer than that B3.
Are a lot more common than the Alpina B3, and we try not to influence bids. Be it they be less or no bids at all, or people trying to bid up based on our commentary. We just try to remain neutral in this and kind of be a source of entertainment and knowledge for people who are tuning in.
And I mean, hey, you're sitting at work, you're in your cube, and you're a daily Bring a Trailer auction guy.
Or in your corner office.
Or you're at the top floor. This is got to be a little more exciting to watch, and
even if it's on in the background, right? You're following the end of this auction.
Yep, you don't need to be watching our screen. You could listen to us. And if my voice doesn't sound great, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Rob, that we were too dry and bland for you.
We have 7 seconds to go. Any last minute bids?
Oh, no, it's not going to hit 30. Is this hit reserve, though? That's the question. Oh, I love the last second.
That was 1 second to go. See, I don't recommend doing that, folks, because I've had we've sold on Bring a Trailer 8 to 10 cars on Bring a Trailer, and we've had people email us complaining. I put in a bid at 3 seconds to go. It didn't get processed. F Bring a Trailer's servers. This car should have been mine. Don't wait like W Bushner 14 just did. Don't do that, folks. If you really want the car, bid with
CH. How we doing? We could be a little more negative here. The Lionheart tires are not good. Does this have Lionheart tires on it?
I didn't notice the tires. Right now we're just following the bids. We're commenting a little bit on our experience with our R230. Let's go in on the.
Oh. All right, I think CH, you were talking about the Viper, I'm assuming. Yeah, those were over 10 years old. Those tires, I think I had seen the date code. Yep. Somebody had mentioned that shops won't even balance or mount tires that are over 10 years old. So that was something we could have brought up, that you're going to have to budget $1,500 for a new set of rubber.
Right off the bat. You have to do that. Especially, you have guys dying because they're not up. Roger Rodas and Paul Walker. Yep. The tires on that Carrera GT were 15 years old. They wanted to keep the original tires on the car, but you have no compound left on the tire, and they're dry rotted, right? Yep. Even if you're
I don't understand. I understand everything except for the tires.
Right.
Like that's like I want to keep the original brakes on my car.
Right,
Right.
Right.
It's a wear item.
It's a wear item. And
That's just
the
me, though.
The one modification you could do to most drastically improve your car, I stand by this, tires.
Tires, yeah.
You go from a hard all season to a straight summer performance tire.
Ha!
And
We got someone.
And it's eye opening. Just made a pile on FB.
All right, Haus. I wonder if you were you get any options going for Facebook earnings or
Just made a pile on Facebook's Leap. Yeah.
might have been. I mean, Facebook. This is totally not related to Bring a Trailer, but we're up 10.50 after hours, up almost 6%. Facebook's got their earnings, but that doesn't have anything to do. You should have tossed a bid in, but sold for $29,501. I thought this was going to bring
Bushner in the last second. Congratulations to him. I think that is a hell of a price
deal
for a 65. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if you put another 20 into it and maintaining it over the next 10 years.
Yeah.
But this is a 200
next 5 years.
Next 5 years. I mean, this is a $200,000 car originally.
Bring a Trailer. How are you?
You need to do that. Oh, we got Bring a Trailer in the stream.
How you guys doing?
How you doing? We're
not affiliated with Bring a Trailer. We just want to make that clear.
Yeah.
Phil and my name's Kyle. This is Phil, but we love Bring a Trailer site. We've sold cars through you guys, and we thought this could be a cool thing to spice up the auctions.
Absolutely.
Get a little more knowledge out there for anybody that's looking to casually learn more about cars. And we love doing this. We're taking our own time to do this, and it's a blast. Like, this is our second day doing it.
And we're gonna hop right on over. We already covered an E36 for today. If you can rewind our stream, or we're going to be posting this later to our channel, we covered the 1994 BMW B3 3-liter-1. Right now, we're going to be skipping this E36 and moving on to a 20K 2016 Mercedes-Benz E63S wagon. And to start off this portion of our stream, I just want to say, this is my dream daily.
This is my dream daily.
This is absolutely...
This is my
Mercedes-Benz had the balls. Audi didn't, right? Because they didn't bring the RS6 Avant over here. Mercedes had the balls to bring the E63S wagon here, and I just want to commend them for doing so, because, my God, is it badass.
You know what's so funny to me about the wagons is it's like... I feel like a ton of Bring a Trailer guys love wagons, including ourselves.
Right, totally.
Most car guys love and can really appreciate a sporty wagon.
Show this to your girlfriend. What'd she say?
She'd say that's a mom's car.
Right.
Your sister. We had an S6 Avant with 18,000 miles.
Gorgeous.
From, what was that, 02?
02, a C5.
C5. And Phil's sister was like, you're driving a freaking mom's car.
Right.
And
people just don't understand, and that's why we absolutely love them here, and I think that's why they're so appreciated in the enthusiast community, because they're so unassuming. And this E63 has the 5.5 liter twin turbocharged V8.
Bring a Trailer, you're welcome for watching the site. I don't know if you're still tuning in here, but this is something we're planning to do at least 3 days a week.
Right. We're gonna try to take phone calls. We're gonna be modifying our set a little bit.
Yeah, we've got to put some money into improving our quality, get a little bit of a background, maybe upgrade the camera. But if you want to reach out to us and work with us, we're happy to work with you guys and do this part-time. Like, I think it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
The more viewers we can get, I got a post here in the E63 thread to come check out the auction. But hey, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, we really appreciate the mothership being here. But yeah, so we're looking at this 2016 Mercedes E63S wagon. I think this spec is just drop dead gorgeous. If you're taking a look at the cover photo with me right now, I think it's just done so beautifully with all the black accents. You can see the lower front fascia with those huge cooling ducts, all done in gloss black, front grille done in gloss black. The rims in gunmetal or gloss black. I can't tell from here, but it's just an incredible spec. It's Magno Allanite gray over a black Napa leather, and it has 20,000 miles.
20,000 miles.
Yeah, 5.5 liter V8. We've driven the E63S sedan quite extensively.
Yep.
We bought one back in
2017, December 17.
Yeah, end of 17. We bought an E63S sedan. Enjoyed that for a little bit before we unfortunately had to sell it because these are expensive cars.
We don't have that kind of cash.
We don't have that kind of cash right now, but this one right here in the Allanite gray is absolute dream car status. It
It
looks
looks
like it has some
shaded,
taillight
yeah,
tint.
tint to the tails.
I'm not a huge fan of taillight tint. The black emblems
I
are
don't know.
blacked out.
It looks decent for
Compliments
this
it.
car, just with the black wheels, the silver, the tint.
Thank God it doesn't have the fishbowl effect right now. He tinted out the entire car. That's
Yeah.
20% ceramic tint, the best you can get. Slight scuff on the right front fender, but overall looks good. It has gorgeous. I think AMG just. We were commenting on the R230 SL65. I think AMG just does some of the best wheels from the factory.
Oh yeah.
These were Pilot Sport AS3s. I'd put Super Sports on there, or the 4Ss if it were me. But yeah, we're just going through this. If you just tuned in, this is Auction House Live. We're covering Bring a Trailer auctions today. This E63S wagon just got bid up to $6,500. Really gorgeous interior. Infotainment system on these is outdated, but
Yeah, I don't like it.
yeah, we spend a bit of time with it. I really like I believe the one on our car was IWC. But it looks
Centerpiece
like
clock,
the centerpiece clock is IWC on this one as well. There's that power plant.
I think these motors are pretty
robust,
reliable.
Yeah.
And you throw a downpipe in a stage 2 ECU tune on this
Right.
thing, you're looking at like 650 to 700 horsepower.
Right. Downpipes, I believe you might need to drop
It's pricey.
the front subframe and maybe take the engine out partially to get access to it. Because I mean, look at how tight
I
that
would
is.
do a catback exhaust with a Rentec tune.
Rentec tune, you're done.
You're done.
And Rentec backs everything. So I think that's all you need on this thing. This is a dad car. You take the kids to school in this. You smoke.
You bring
Everybody.
you pick up the kids and their friends.
Yep.
They have no idea.
At the stoplight, you engage launch control.
Oh, I got a heavy foot here. Sorry, kids.
And the rest is history. We're at 61,000 with a minute.
This has
36
got to
to
bring
go.
65 minimum.
65 to 67, I want to say.
62, okay.
Yeah, but 62.
So we've got 15 people tuning in here. Welcome. This is Auction House Live. We're just going through Bring a Trailer auctions and commenting on them. Going through the photos, interacting with the viewers.
Yep.
You guys have anything that you want to say, please throw it in the YouTube comments. If you have any criticisms, any ways that we could improve, please let us know. Hit the thumbs up. We know that you guys are enjoying the content, and then hit subscribe. Again, we're going to be trying to do this at least 3 days a week. So we had Bring a Trailer stopping in themselves in our chat. That was cool. We've had some interaction with some of the other viewers. We were told by some viewers that we're boring and bland, and that doesn't really faze me because I'm having a good time.
I'm having a good time. We have Revsum here with a comment in this E63S wagon thread saying, have you guys cleared this with Bring a Trailer? We haven't. We just jumped into this.
We jumped yesterday.
In 2019, you can stream anything you want.
You can stream anything, and we clearly state we're not affiliated with Bring a Trailer.
Said
we
it
want to make
multiple
sure
times.
they know that you viewers just understand we don't represent Bring a Trailer. We are Auction House Live, and we're just doing this for fun. So if Bring a Trailer's watching, you guys want to reach out and work with us and
So be it.
get something going here, we're happy to do that. But we feel that this is just another way to bring some life and some more bidders, possibly.
Right. We had a commenter on, we covered a 1994 Alpina B3, and we had someone comment, hey guys, you actually got my bids up.
That's pretty cool.
With your commentary, and that he learned a couple of things from our commentary. So
That's our goal.
that's a win. That's a win for us.
We want you guys to come in, learn something new,
Right.
and enjoy. Whether you're staying for 5 minutes or an hour, so be it. We're gonna be here hanging out. This would be a cool. Yeah, that's really nice. This would be a cool thing to do in like a cars and coffee sort of setting. You know, that'd be
Cars and
cool.
coffee sort of setting. Like we mentioned earlier, we're going to be improving our set. We're going to be improving our quality. Hopefully, at one point, we really want to make it our goal to get phone calls, to get some of the Bring a Trailer guys calling in, commenting. We really think that would bring some great life to these auctions outside of the infamous Bring a Trailer comment thread. But we just looked through the interior of this E63S wagon. Typical Mercedes-Benz, dual panoramic roof, Alcantara trim steering wheel with aluminum shift paddles. The old infotainment setup that Kyle and I aren't incredibly fond of,
No.
but you're not buying an E63S wagon for infotainment. You have everything on your phone.
Yep.
You're buying it for the 5-liter.
I just want to. We just got a comment from Bruce when we were on the SL65 asking where the fuck are you guys in my auctions. Well, guess what, Bruce? We just started.
Yep.
We're Mercedes guys. We know Mercedes as well. Yep. You unfortunately have taken that premium away from us.
Yeah.
But we are happy to go over your. You know, actually, Bruce's auctions will be a blast because that dude has some fucking hilarious comments. My favorite, Bruce, was your RV, man. You could shit where Bruce's shit. You could step in. You could sleep in the bed that Bruce, have slept in. That shit was good, man. We'll be on your auctions for sure.
We'll be on your auctions soon. I haven't.
Matt, man, BAT is my new obsession. Matt, welcome to Bring a Trailer. Welcome to the stream. Let me just tell you, you are going to spend a lot of time on Bring a Trailer from now on if you're just discovering it. Yep. I highly recommend any of you guys who are watching this to subscribe to Bring a Trailer's emails. They send out daily emails with auctions that are closing. And if you happen to be looking for a certain car and you might miss it, those email lists will get you on the site, as well as just seeing what things are going for. So here's another bid, 63.5 for this E63.
How's that connection lag? I'm not sure.
Are we lagging? Can you
if
guys?
Catapult is referring to the auction or...
They're 65. I said we had to hit 65.
Yeah, we hit 65. Bruce, this is a shout out to you, buddy. You don't have any cars up for sale right now, so we can't comment on any, but the minute you do, we'll bet your ass we're going to be there.
Actually, Bruce, just for you, I'll be here with some popcorn and a 4-pack of Bud Light Platinums. All right, my man?
Let's go.
66.
We're up to 66.
A new hitter comes in hard.
Yep, that's right.
I think we're still kind of far off for 20,000 miles.
Yeah.
But hey, that's just me. I know. I think you pay like a $10,000 premium for the wagon over the sedan.
Oh, totally.
Right? Yeah,
totally.
It's at least 10. So, I guess we're right around the ballpark. I'd say, right?
I think we're gonna approach 70 on this one.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I honestly think this is gonna go low to mid 70s. It's climbing already.
God! All right, so we've got 3 different bidders in the last 4 bids. Yep. Like, this could be hitting.
And
75.
we have 22 people now in the stream. Thank you so much for joining us. This is Auction House Live. We're covering Bring a Trailer auctions right now. You've tuned into this E63S wagon, and we're following it. We just gave our price estimations, but we're gonna leave that on the down low for those who just tuned in. We're sitting at 68,000.
What do you guys think? Throw in the comments. What do you think this is going to go for? You think it's going to hit 70?
It's at 70.
It hit 70. Let me know. What do you guys think? I'd love to hear. Phil and I have our own idea. Yep. But I'm just interested for you guys that are watching. What do you think this is going to bring in?
Yep. We're just going to scroll up. This is a gorgeous car. Finished in this
great photo shoot.
Look dark at that. Gray. Yeah, it looks like he might be at the top of a parking garage or something. But what we absolutely love about this car is all the gloss black accents. Allanite gray over Napa leather, Napa black leather, and it's a gorgeous car. 10-spoke AMG wheels, 600 horsepower, or right around
2
there.
turbos.
2 turbos. Huge aftermarket support from companies like Rent.
There it is. That most recent comment by VK627 says it all. The greatest grocery getter. Best wagon out there. Could not agree more.
Yep.
This thing is a dream.
Could get to Whole Foods very quickly in this thing. But yep, we have 57 seconds to go. If anyone tuning in doesn't know how Bring a Trailer works, they don't allow for last minute sniping bids. So if you're below 1:30 or 2 minutes, I believe it is, and you bid, another 1:30 is added to the clock. So it keeps things exciting. These auctions go on for a lot longer.
Reserve is off. Looks like so far GF Vasey is taking it home at 70. Racer Boy 221, one of the better pictorials I've seen.
Yep, we agree.
I totally agree. Look at that shoot.
Super comprehensive shoot.
This is a private seller too, right?
Let's check. This is a private party, so
yep.
It's out of Phoenix, Arizona. You don't have to worry about rust or anything. This is a
72 grand. Let's keep it going.
Let's keep it going. I think
75. Come on, 75.
I think we're 77 to 79 on this one. Personally, I think that's where we're at.
At least. I wonder if the seller's watching us right now. Shout out to the seller. Yeah, you have a freaking gorgeous car.
Yep. We have Zesh commenting, "This is awesome."
What's up, Zesh?
That it is, Zesh. That it is. VFC highest bidder at $72,000.
Oh, 73. Boom, boom, boom.
We're at 73. We need a little horn.
Yeah, we need something to celebrate.
And I think we're going to get a gavel when these things end.
Seller, amazing move.
Yep.
I don't...
You will love this wagon, just stunning. I believe it.
I
believe it.
Just hit 73. Yep, Racer Boy, we're thinking at least 75, man. These things are sweet. I love them.
Wow. This is a gorgeous E63S wagon. I'm just going through the underbody photo. There's nothing to see here. Everything's in place. Beautiful exhaust. Personally, Kyle and I would probably swap that out for a Rentec unit. Make some more noise out of this. Preferably a valved unit that you could shut on and off. We just got another bid. We will check the bid status in a minute. But he's got all-weather floor mats. Look at that cargo space.
Oh.
And a 600 horsepower sedan.
And aside from that, I don't know what sort of lining that is, but that just goes to show this owner took unbelievable care of it. If they're lining the trunk like that, you just know you're getting a great car.
I can't tell what trim package it looks like. He has the piano black, not the carbon pack. You could see the AMG factory monikers,
the massage seat,
all over.
But only the driver's seat's massage.
Yeah, only the driver. It's weird. But hey,
but what if you got a girl in the passenger and she wants a little back massage? You know, I'm not letting her drive.
She'll have to wait for later.
Yeah, she's not driving my wagon.
But absolutely gorgeous dad wagon, if I've ever
or
seen
mom
one.
wagon.
Or mom wagon. V8 bi-turbo. He's got black badging.
Oh,
on
bummer. Racer Boy, you were bidding. Yeah, 70 was your limit. That's a bummer. But hey, I'm sure there's going to be another wagon on Bring a Trailer soon. Don't let your emotions get the best of you in car shopping.
I was just going to say, I still think we're shy, and we just went from 73.5 to 75,000.
M Coupe, I agree, man. Still a steal at this price for sure.
Yep.
With just 20,000 miles as a 2016,
I think the closest comp I was just looking at was a 2016 Mercedes-Benz E63 wagon. Same year, same car. This one was finished in black with yellow calibers. It said 27,000 miles out of Denver. Also a private party, and that sold for 77,000. So I think on this Allanite Gray example with black leather and black badges and accents, I think we still have some room on here. What do you think?
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Forward cars.
Oh, forward cars. It seems like he's probably a dealer chiming in.
Performance dealer or something.
Yep, yeah. And he has one in his inventory. It's a problem with being a dealer out here. You fall in love with cars in your inventory. Whew. It's tricky selling them.
Racer Boy 221, there's definitely another one out there for you.
Yep.
I am telling you, man, if your budget is $70K, stick to $70K. Don't rush into anything just because you want the car so bad. Find a car that's like this, well taken care of, service history, and you will be very happy.
The twin turbo V8s, the 5.5 liters that we find in these cars, they're robust engines.
Very robust.
So if you go 30, even 40,000 miles on a wagon like this, I think you're fine to save a little bit of money. And being an AMG, even though it's a wagon, there's still some depreciation on the table for these. So don't be too angsty to get in at $70,000. We have just another bid come in by
Matt Man
for $75,500.
Matt Man, I love that with BAT you can go from a Mercury 63 to a Honda Elite scooter. Hey, speaking of that, what do you guys think of that little boat from the 50s they had a couple days ago? That was super cool. Yeah, Matt, I totally agree, man. Like, Bring a Trailer has been sort of spreading their wings with what they're listing, so they're getting the breadth exactly.
The breadth of listings that they have now is pretty incredible, and I think they've got some tricks up their sleeves in terms of
what they could be cooking up.
What they could be cooking up in terms of targeting certain cars to certain people based on their viewing preferences, and I think we're just going to continue to see this company grow. Couple things that I would say they need to work on that I'll save for later, but
they've had a string of wood boats. I personally have really never seen those wooden boats before. I'm not knowledgeable at all.
I saw a wooden boat, and it actually had the exposed engine. It was in the cockpit of the boat. I'm not a boat guy, so I don't know much about that.
I wonder if Matt Man's looking for a boat, or if he's
I think this is a boat. This is a land yacht.
This is a land yacht. No, the S63 is a land yacht. Not quite.
This is
your system's failing.
BAT, this is stuff we've seen on our personal auctions, and it seems like VFC is showing some frustration here. I'm not sure why he would say your system's failing, considering he's the highest bidder at 75.5, unless he wants someone else to jump in.
Yep.
But looks like with 14 likes, he's a new member, probably just joined for this auction. We're 12 seconds out. Let's see if there's another bid, or if this baby sells.
Let's see if he's taking it home.
3 seconds. I think that's it. It's tough to say. I'm not sure.
VFC, you're a proud owner of an E63. That's the low end.
Wow.
At 75, I thought that was...
I considering there was another that sold with 27,000 miles.
Racer Boy, I agree. I don't understand why VFC is frustrated unless he didn't understand how the bidding worked, and then he just won a car.
Let's check out VFC's profile real quick to see what kind of reputation this guy had, how long he's been a member.
That's happened to us before, is we get a last-second bid with somebody that has, like, no BAT history, and then...
It's taking a while to load, huh?
I wonder if that...
I don't know if from his end it didn't show him as the highest bidder or what's going on here, but we've had issues with this in the past. We've sold about 8 to 10 cars on Bring a Trailer, and we've had people email us afterwards saying my bid didn't go through, so it can be frustrating.
His bid clearly went through, man.
His bid went through. 75.5 for a 20,000 mile E63 MGS wagon is it's a good price.
All right, but the culmination of the E63, that's what we had prepared.
He's been here.
He's
been here
for almost 3.5 years,
and he's been trying to get one of these, so he should be a happy camper.
What's he?
Congratulations, VFC. Contact when you're ready. I'm surprised the seller cut the reserve at 70. I think he just wanted to get out of it, and that was his base. But another successful BAT auction. BAT's happy. It looks like the seller's happy as hell, and I hope VFC is happy based on his bid history. It looks like he's been trying to get one of these for a while.
Yeah, good for him. It's a great one.
Good for him, yeah. Fair on him.
But I think that's all for today. This is what we had prepared for. There's a couple cars after this, but we've been live for at least an hour here.
Yep.
So again, this is our second time ever doing this. For the 18 you guys watching, thank you so much for coming here. For you guys that are in the chat, we had a Bring a Trailer themselves here, so that was super cool. Just please keep coming back to the stream.
Right.
Throw a like on the videos on the stream, subscribe to us. It lets us know that you guys are enjoying this. We're taking our own time out to do this, but we love it. So
we do.
Do you have anything else to say? We're going to be live tomorrow.
We should be live tomorrow. If
not Friday.
If not, then Friday. We try to cover the live auctions, but some days we might cover closed auctions that we analyze. But we will definitely be on.
Thank you, Racer Boy. We'll and Matt Man, we'll be on. I'll be doing the same thing. Just posting the link to the live stream in the comments section of the cars we're doing. Shout out to Bring a Trailer. I appreciate you guys not deleting that. And allowing people to come join us. And
we really think this is a great compliment to the stream. Even if you're not watching us and watching our screen grab, the fact that we can kind of comment on these live.
Elevate Off-Road. Love the concept and format, guys. Nice background. Our conference round table setup would look way polished. The dorm room couch thing might weigh down the legitimacy. Totally agree. Again, this is our second day, so that's the type of stuff that I want to hear.
Totally.
We've got a cool, we've got a lot. We're in the automotive industry. We've got a cool things that we can put up, license plates, some posters, old rims as a background. We're gonna up the webcam situation and get a better light.
And we're gonna try to take phone calls. So if any of you guys, if you're on your commute home, if you're sitting at home watching,
or if you're bidding, and you have questions for us,
I would love to get some of you guys on the phone and get you live streamed to the community. I think that would be such a great addition. I'm looking at auctions closing tomorrow, and I'm seeing some stuff that we could definitely comment on.
Yep.
Like always, Bring a Trailer is so unique. You go from a '08 S197 Celine Mustang to drop top Rolls Royce Phantom. So the breadth of cars on Bring a Trailer is what keeps us coming back, and we try to get our work done, our professional work done in the morning. In order to bring these streams to you, but also realize there's a lot of that work that goes into them, and because we're not experts on every car.
Not at all.
We're pretty good with German and Japanese, but we want to provide the most.
Oh, that STI.
Oh,
we are covering that STI tomorrow for any of you guys still here. That
The
06
Hawkeye.
STI. Oof.
We got a couple of Celine. We have a Roush coming up. A beautiful 356A. A nice VR4 Spider with 27,000 miles. That's at 20,000. That's a cool find.
These are Friday.
And these are Friday coming into it. One of our favorites, Mazda Speed Miata. So super excited to continue the stream.
Racer Boy, when you if you want to shoot me an email or
There should
something,
be an email in the description.
email in the description.
In our channel. If you click on our channel and go to About, you can contact us.
And I'd be happy to talk with you about going live if there's anything that you want us to bring up.
Yeah.
Anything you want us to talk about, that'd be great. Definitely happy to do that. So reach out to us. We'll be in touch.
And in the future, once we start getting these out to you guys, we'll probably have guests on, even if it's via the phone. We'll have a guest commentator.
I would love to get Matt Farah
on here commenting for an hour. Some members like Sluggo or Bruce M on here. Everyone on Bring a Trailer has their own story. The cars have their own story, and we want to just add some voice to that outside of the comment section. And we think this could be a really great way of doing so.
But thank you guys again so much. We'll be back probably tomorrow, if not Friday. We'll work on getting some other forms of social media to get you guys, let you guys know when we're live. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys soon.
Take care. Bye.